Hello, my name is Ali, and I am a mining engineer at Costmine Intelligence. I would like to introduce you to one of our products, SHERPA Surface, a powerful tool for cost estimation. Depending on the information available for your project, SHERPA Surface can be used for rough order of magnitude estimates, preliminary economic assessments, pre-feasibility studies, and feasibility studies. Since the 1980s, our team has been collecting engineering data from mines to develop the powerful algorithm at the heart of SHERPA. In the early stages of exploration, it's common to lack complete information about your project. SHERPA's algorithm helps estimate crucial parameters you might be missing. By providing this information, SHERPA also estimates your operating and capital costs, giving you a comprehensive view of your mining project. SHERPA is flexible. You can always edit the estimated parameters in the model to better fit your project. Its database, updated annually, includes over 150 equipment prices, supply prices, wages, and salaries. SHERPA's output provides detailed estimates of initial capital cost, sustainable capital cost, and operating costs. Suppose you have a potential ore deposit with the following information. Total resources, which is 217,600,000 metric tons. 1 year for the pre-production period with a 12,800,000 pre-production stripping. This mine has 4 phases and a total life of 18 years, including a 1-year pre-production period. While the ore production is 40,000 metric tons daily, the waste constantly increases each phase. The waste starts at 40,000 metric tons per day in phase 1 and ramps up to 120,000 metric tons per day in phase 4. The duration of each phase is also shown in the last row. To create a cost model for this project in SHERPA, click on New Project. Select your measuring unit. Name the project demo. You can write a description regarding your project and select the database here. The database includes equipment and supplies prices, wages, and salaries. You can return to this page to change the database here, rename your project, or add a description. Click on Save and let's design the model. SHERPA Surface has 4 main sections: Design, Setting Summary, Development, and Reports. The first screen under Design is Operating Data. You only need to fill out this page to create your model. The rest of the information will be generated using the SHERPA algorithm. To start, enter the first phase information on the Operating Data screen. After entering the data, click Save and add another phase to create a new phase. Repeat the process to create all phases. The rest of the information is generated by the SHERPA algorithm, but you can always adjust it to fit your project. For example, in the pit design section, you can see pit dimensions such as maximum segment pit depth, length, and width. Note that this information is related to the first phase. You can change the phases by selecting the desired tabs. For instance, in phase 4, which is the ultimate pit, the pit floor width is 359 meters. Let's change it to 400 meters. After making this adjustment, click on Save. Now, the rest of the calculations in this phase will be based on the new floor width. Under the ore and waste section, you can adjust various parameters such as rock density, percent swell, compressive strength, rock quality designation, run of mine, power factor, hole loading factor, drill penetration rate, and rolling resistance. Note that you can edit this information separately for ore and waste. Additionally, you can define different sets of numbers for various phases. This information affects the drill and blast cost, penetration rate, and bit wear. In the design section, you can edit the truck hull profile, select the crusher type and conveyor, and specify drainage pumps if required. The next section is the setting summary. Under this menu, you can view all the equipment SHERPA has selected for your project. You can also choose your desired equipment size, determine the number of machines, and adjust fuel consumption, lubricant cost, tires, and other parameters. For the workforce, you can determine and adjust the number of salaried staff, hourly labor, their wages, and burden factor. SHERPA covers more than 20 different roles. Under the supplies section, you can edit the supplies, drill and blast supplies such as explosive, cap, and booster costs. The next section is development. Under this section, you can design your pre-production haul road distance and gradient, the width and gravel thickness of your haul road, and surface facilities such as buildings, explosive storage, electrical systems, and fuel storage. The last section is the report. Under this section, you can check the operating costs, including supplies, hourly labor, salaried labor, equipment operators, and miscellaneous expenses. Review capital costs such as equipment purchases, pre-production development, facilities, working capital, engineering management, and contingency. Change the sequence to see the operating cost for different sequences or the sustaining capital costs. Examine the operating costs in detail, such as equipment operating costs, supply costs, such as explosives and drill bits, hourly labor costs, such as truck driver and electrician, and salaried labor costs, such as managers and engineers. View the capital equipment purchase schedule, which shows the number of equipment items that need to be added or replaced each year, along with the required capital expenditure. Pre-production capital cost. For both stripping costs such as labor, tires, explosives, and development costs such as haul road, building, and fencing. Access the detailed report, which includes all critical information about your project, such as production information in all the phases, haul profile, equipment number and size, buildings, primary supply requirements, and cost summary. Thank you for your attention. If you are interested in learning more or have specific questions, please feel free to reach out.